and we giving service, and all the service comes to him free of cost. So that helps, right? So these are different timelines on which RupeeBoss progress in the country. That's about our story. These are the opportunities ahead in the country, and we also have something called MSME Bharat Manch, where we are getting all the ecosystem partners on our plan on a separate platform which we built now, which will help these MSME to scale in different areas of their business. So that's how we are increasing our brand visibility in the country today. So this is a different product that we have. We have home loans, property loans, personal loans, unsecured business loan. Just to give one example about unsecured business loan, sometimes MSME may be having a working capital limit from a particular bank. But if he has orders in hand, he may require more funding, but he may not necessarily have properties to give back that loan. So what we do is we raise unsecured debt to him by approaching 2-3 different banks and NBFCs, so that his needs are taken care without any collateral, right? That is unsecured business loan. Then we have bill discounting. Suppose if he is supplying to partners, give back that. So if he's supplying to different partners, then we can discount those bills, right? Even in that way, we can make finance available for him. Then there is lease rent discounting, there's credit cards, and balance transfer is also a big business. Now, there is a lot of change in repo rates, and NBFCs do not follow repo rate, right? They have PLR system, right? Suppose if any customers who have taken loan from an NBFC earlier for a better terms at that point in time, now if the rate is high, we can transfer his loan to a bank so that his loan will be linked to repo rate, so that he gets the best rate of interest today. Even in bank, there are different kinds of banks, right? There's an MNC, there's a private bank, there's a small finance bank, there are other banks which some banks have higher cost of funding, so they charge more rate of interest. So in such cases, we transfer them to some other bank which can give them the best rate of interest. So that balance transfer itself is a big business. Sometimes the customer may need some top up. It so happens that we may give him a top up of say 10, 20, 30 lakh rupees, but we will bring his rate of interest down such that even after taking top up, the EMI will almost remain the same. It is as good as getting 10, 20 lakh rupees extra in his account without increasing his EMI. It's as good as free cash available for him by doing a balance transfer and a top up, right? So that is one good product that we are selling today in the marketplace. This is a few of the partners that we work with. Almost all the lenders in the country who are doing well in India are on our platform, including now PSU Bank like State Bank of India, right? Bank of Baroda, even they are on our platform now, so that whatever the customer wants, whichever bank or NBFC he wants, we can service him now. And this is one more good thing. We are one of the technologically advanced distribution house today. We have an employee application which has inbuilt dialer where data can be loaded, and the phone itself will dial out the numbers, right? So that one can do the telecalling, telesales faster on the app itself. And all the dashboards are available at fingertips now. All the bank offers, documents required, everything one can manage. In fact, the entire loan business can be managed by the app that we developed in-house. So it is easy for any relationship manager who works with us can run his or her business, loan business from the app itself. And we also have a partner app. That's again one of the best in the industry today. We have a lot of, one more good thing about this business is that you can do direct business and you can also do indirect business. If you say that I do not want to go and approach customer directly, I would like to appoint associates who can refer us business. So we have very, very powerful referral business model. That means there are in the marketplace, there are a lot of, say, chartered accountants, real estate agents, insurance agents, mutual fund distributors. So they have their own customer base, right? Some of those customer base do approach them for different their loan needs. In such cases, we onboard them as RupeeBoss associates. So they give us name and number of those customers, and we go and service them. And obviously, sometimes there's a referral fee which is paid to these partners, right, for referring those cases. So one, as a relationship manager, one will get complete freedom to choose whether to do direct business, direct to customers, or a referral model business. So you can do your business through referral associates. Suppose if you're someone who do not want to go hit the market directly and meet the customer, you have this indirect way of generating a lot of business, right? And that's where this application comes very, very handy, because this application will be with the partner. He or she can see what is happening to the referral given to us. So is it logged in? Is it sanctioned? Is it rejected? If it is rejected, why it is rejected? If it is disbursed, what is the loan amount? What is the referral fee? Everything is available in the app itself. So we were one of the earlier distribution house to roll this out, and that has given us very good response. And today we have more than 1,000 referral associates who are giving us business nationally. So, and we also tied up with Reliance Jio. We are there on Jio Interact, where a customer can ask different questions related to loans, and we have a bot which will answer those questions, be it rate of interest, document needed, about product details. Everything is available live on Jio platform today. And we're also developing one more product with Jio. It's in development stage now. That should come out maybe next 10-15 days in the marketplace. We are very excited about that product launch. So we will keep you posted as and when we launch that in India. So this is the way we have different product mix that we have within the company. And we are trying to digitize all of this so that customer can get end-to-end loan disbursal in a matter of few hours. So that's in the work in progress now, so that customer will get their loan as fast as possible. So this is the spread that we have in different parts of the country. So this is the internal mechanism that we have how to increase productivity within the organization. We have meeting scheduled from calling, meeting scheduled from the partners, the referral partners, then there is number of login. Now, we also do some bit of referral for insurance, the number of disbursals. So this is the way we have a clear-cut matrix where one can see the progress which is made on an hourly basis during the day. So this is some of the partners that we onboarded who are giving us a referral business now. There is Swastika, there is so many other partners, including ICICI Direct. So this is our chairman. He runs a CA firm. It's a 40-year-old CA firm, and he is also they are the auditor for Union Bank of India today. So that's backing. That's Triveni Macfin Limited. So that is backing RupeeBoss today. And we also have Landmark Group on our investment. So that's again India's largest automobile showrooms businesses. Landmark just got listed. So there we sell about 60,000 cars per year. So they have a stake in RupeeBoss now. And there's also a company called PolicyBoss.com. That's again India's second largest insurance broking firm. So this they also do about 1,200 four-wheeler check pickups every day for four-wheeler insurance. So they're also part of, they also have stake in RupeeBoss today. So this is the senior management team. If you look at this senior management team, at least 50% of them have almost spent 20 plus years with the earlier organization and this organization together as a team. And Others also have about anywhere between 8 to 10 years of experience in the group itself. So that's about brief introduction about RupeeBoss. So Meenu, we can go to maybe question and answer session if they want to know more about the thing.
So one question, if I may ask on behalf of the students.
Yeah.
Most of them will be starting their career with RupeeBoss. So what kind of career opportunities can they look forward to? That was question number one. And question number two, we spoke about incentives in the communication that we sent out to students. So how do people typically earn these incentives, and to what extent can they earn these incentives?
Okay, maybe I can give my own example. If I worked in an earlier company that's also the same line of business, the amount of money one can earn in our kind of business is very, very huge. Maybe I have many employees who earn maybe 10 times of their CTZ as incentives, right? And good thing about this is when you're earning, you're helping a customer to get a product. In this case, it is finance, which will help him to increase his scale his business. At the same time, you as an employee make a lot of incentives, because typically in India, that too in cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, all these places, loan amounts are very high. So sometimes your one transaction can be few crore rupees. Against one transaction, your incentive can be anywhere between 50,000 to lakh of rupees, right? So I have an employee who makes about 3 lakh as fixed, and maybe about another anywhere between 3 lakh to 12 lakh as incentives, right? Maybe if you come across, you'll be delighted that many people must have bought their cars, homes, two-wheeler, and in just 3 to 4 years of working with us, you can see many brand new cars and people building their homes only through incentive that they have earned in this organization, right? And there's a clear career progression. You join as relationship manager, then you become senior manager, then you become a business manager where you start building your own team. And once you build a direct team, then you'll get to build team leaders under you. In turn, they will build team. And that's how you grow. Then you become general manager, then vice president, senior vice president. You can go up to the level of CEO. And one interesting thing is, in a sales organization like us, your promotion is not dependent on how many number of years you spend, who's senior. No, whoever performs the best gets promoted. So that means somebody may have worked for 5 years, you may have worked for only for 2 years, but you may get ahead of him or her based on your performance. So here, merit is the only thing on which one gets promoted, right? So you just have to ensure that you give great service to customers, and you can get faster growth in our organization. Yes, Meena.
Yeah, so more questions from the participants here, in case they want to talk about, in case they have any questions.
There are questions which is there in the chat. Should I answer those or? Yes, Meenu, I think you have to unmute.
Yeah, sure. There are some questions in the chat box.
Yeah. So let me start with the first one. Okay.
So does RupeeBoss provide education loan?
Yes, we have arrangement with few banks through which we do education loan. We do from Axis Bank, we do from Bank of Baroda. Yes, we can arrange education loan from few banks or NBFCs. Okay, how unsecured loan benefits a company. As I explained earlier, uh, all these, say, MSMEs, sometimes they do not have any property to give as collateral, right? Sometimes the collateral that they have, it may be already mortgaged as a home loan, whatever, right? But they have orders in hand. And if they execute, their, say, margin may be 15, 20, 30% in those products. So they'll end up taking unsecured business loans from bank or NBFC at, say, anywhere between 15 to 19%. And these loans come without any collateral, and it's pretty fast. Maybe anywhere between 6 to 15 days, we can arrange this 50 lakh or 1 crore or 2 crore rupees to these MSMEs, so that they can execute the orders fast. So that one more good thing is, one, they have done that thing, right? Once they are, because of this, their turnover goes up. When their turnover goes up, their chance of getting a ODCC from a bank also increases. So it helps both ways. Okay, then the next, I think, are you tied with another NBFCs for providing loan, or loan are providing from your company? Okay, we are not an NBFC. We are a platform. We are a distributor for about 100 plus banks and NBFCs. We arrange loan from these banks and NBFCs. Yes, we have a long-term plan of having our own NBFC in the future. But if you ask me to, as we speak, it's that we are a distributor distributing all the banks and NBFC products. Okay, is there any opportunities in investment? No, we are not into any investments as of now. We are only into a lending as a service as of now. CTC, I think, is already informed you people. It can vary from anywhere between, say, 2.4 to maybe 4.8 lakh rupees, depending on the experience, or whether you're a fresher. I think it will be post your interview process with us. Could you briefly explain job description? Yes. So there are two in the initial two roles. One is of a, say, telesales officer. That will be completely an office job. But if you ask me, the maximum exposure you can get is by becoming a relationship manager, right? So what we do is, even for a relationship manager, sometimes we allow them to be, first half, you will be in office, making the planning, talking to customers, and getting those appointments. And the second half, you hit the field and meet those MSMEs in their clusters or in any industrial places. So you'll be meeting either the MSME directly or the partners, that is, as I said, chartered accountants, real estate agents, insurance agents, and or other such people who can refer your business. You'll be meeting those people, and you'll be directly or indirectly promoting this product in the marketplace as a relationship manager. As I said, you can do direct business, you can do indirect business, both. Okay, can I hold this job while pursuing my MBA potentially within the future? Yes, this is possible once you join us, and if there is some adjustment to be made, this can be taken care. Is it a field work? Yes, if you're a relationship manager, it's half day office, half day field. That's Mansi. Job role, I explained to you, it's going to be relationship manager post. You'll be doing directly or indirect business, which I explained to you. Can you explain job description and process for which we just did it? Working hours from 10 to 6:30 is the working hours. Starts morning 10 and 6:30 in the evening. English language mandate, no. Important thing is you should communicate well. You can communicate in Marathi, Hindi, whatever language you're comfortable in. Important thing is you should understand the product. So when the customer asks you different questions about the product, as long as you can communicate, it's okay, even if your English is not good. So 2-year experience in loan sales, bank policy update. This is a daily routine of RM to visit. This is a daily routine of RM to visit in the field. Once in a while, if sometimes your relationship manager may not get to go on field because they will have some login to do in a bank, or they will have a lot of calling to be done in office. So sometimes you may be in a full day in office also, depending on the work that you have in office. As I said, either for logins or to call certain number of customers and finish those calling, and then meet the customer next day. Even that's possible sometimes. How much holiday in the week and month? I think that is standard. All the whatever is applicable in corporate Sunday is applicable here also. Whatever government mandates, all the leaves are there. Plus second Saturday we don't work, and obviously all Sundays nobody works. So how many training days? So initially it is for 5 days, and it is almost every day, you can say, because unless you know the product well, there is no point in going and meeting the customer, because you will not get that business. So first, in this case, the first 5 days will be complete classroom training, then another 2 days of field training, then almost whenever you want it. Because good thing is, as I said, we represent 100 plus banks and NBFCs. All those bank managers visit our office regularly, and they help us to train all the employees on the product. So whenever we request, they are just a phone call away. So we can call, be it say HSBC or a Standard Chartered, Deutsche or DBS, or say ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank, or your Tata, Aditya Birla. So any of these institutions, whenever we request them that our people need to be trained, so they send their people for the training. So training is no challenge at all. It's your keen interest to learn is important, rather than we having any problem in training. So that's the least of the worry. We will provide the customers, or we will have to serve the market ourselves. As I said, sometimes once in a while we also give you some certain kind of leads from the internal lead that we generate. But if you ask me, 70-80% of the time, it's your own business that you generate. Only thing is, we allow you to do indirect business from referral partners. So that will take care of your business. Is it a target-based job? Yes, there will be. Sales job will always have target. But if you ask me, is it easy to do? Yes, because even if you do 1 or 2 loans in a month, you will overachieve your targets. Because as I told you, ticket size is big in India, right? In these major cities. So one loan can be 50 lakh, 1 crore, your target is done. And as I said, you can also do balance transfer. It's not that each time you have to source a new loan. You can also do, if somebody is having a loan at a higher rate, you can do a balance transfer. For you, it becomes a new sale. So even that is counted. For you, it becomes a new sale. Package, I've already explained to you people. I think that covers almost all the questions which is there in this session. If anybody wants to ask question directly, you people can ask me now. Okay, I think one more question has come now.
Yeah, okay. Just to give you some heads up in terms of what's going to be the process like. So after this replacement talk, sometime tomorrow, you will actually get links on the email IDs that you would have given us at the time of filling up the form. You'll get a link to take up an assessment. Yeah, so this is like multiple choice questions, assessment that you will get on some basic English, basic math, basic understanding of finance. And when I say basic, it's really basic, things you would have learned either during your school or during the college or during these 3 years of graduation, or if some of you are postgraduates, some of these concepts will already be covered. So you are going to get, these questions, and, it's a short assessment. Instructions will be given to you. So sometime tomorrow, do expect that email to come to you along with all the timelines. And after you've given the assessment, that you can go on to the next round, which is, conversations with the RupeeBoss team. So I just wanted to keep you posted on the next steps also here, in case you have any questions on that.
Okay, I think somebody is asking where is the job location. I think to start with it is Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Indore. But otherwise, we have openings across the country. That's Nasik, Aurangabad, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kochi, Bangalore, Hubli, Mangalore, Indore, Ahmedabad, Noida, Gurgaon, Coimbatore, Kolkata, Mysore. Almost that covers pretty all over India in major cities across the country. Is it a sales job or a credit job? It is a sales job, but yes, you'll get to learn a lot. A lot of credit also you'll understand over a period of time. Okay, let me stress on one thing, right? Good thing about joining a platform like us is that even if someone joins a particular bank or an NBFC, they will end up learning only that bank product and that particular product. In our case, you will get to learn all bank and all different loan products. Maybe in about 2-3 years time, you will know more about maybe the banker himself, right? That's the advantage of working for a platform like us, because you get exposure to secured, unsecured, all kinds of products, asset products. So yes. Okay, one more thing. I think this is important for all the students out here, right? There is a maybe misconception saying that sales is tough and it'll have a lot of pressure, all that. I'm in sales job for more than close to 30 years now. And if for me, it looks like 30 months. I feel as if I've come to Mumbai about 30 months back. So that much I enjoy sales as a process almost every day, because here I'll get to help customers. So it's not about selling, it's about addressing customer needs and give him that whatever the customer wants in the timeline possible, and keeping all the communications upfront with the customer and help him get what he wants. And you will feel good about that. You could achieve that to him, so that he or she can scale their business because of your effort, right? So I think there will be a lot of satisfaction you'll derive out of your work, right? So do not take too much of pressure about sales. The only thing you should do is have maximum contacts every day with your customers, right? As long as you can do that, there will, as I said, this country is growing. You know, right? I think maybe top 3 or 4 countries in the world which are growing rapidly is India, right? So all the action happening in the world are in India today, and all the MSMEs, corporates are growing, and they need money to grow. And one more thing, in loans as a business, you are not asking for money, you are giving money. The problem in sales is when you have to collect money is a problem while selling. Here is a job, it is a sales job, but you are in a commanding position because you are arranging loan for him or her, right? So they will all respect you for the same, because you are the one who are addressing their problems. So that way, it's a different way of selling here. It's about helping your customers rather than anything else. And you will be in commanding position too, because you are arranging that 2 crore, 3 crore, 4 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore loan to a customer. Yes, Meenu. Okay, I think some more questions.
Yeah, so if you have raised your hand, please feel free to either type your question or ask the question.
Okay, I think there was one more person asked that how to reach customers. Okay, so I think technology has made I think all our job easier to that extent, right? Now we give loans to say MSMEs. There are different kinds of MSMEs, right? Somebody may be into steel, somebody may be in textile, somebody may be into engineering. So all these industries need funding, and all this data is easily available today on the internet. So what you can do is you can choose a particular location and maybe a particular industry if you want to, and you can target those customers. So if you ask me, if you can become, say, it's like you owning a territory. For example, if you talk about, say, Mumbai, so you'll say that I will go and service all the customers in Goregaon. It will take at least 10 years for you to complete only Goregaon. You don't need to go anywhere in Mumbai to complete your assigned targets for the month. So sometimes people say that sales is a traveling job. If you ask me, it is not. Please, I have never traveled in sales job. What I used to do is, if I choose, say, Goregaon as a place, in fact, I myself have worked in Goregaon for first 3 years in Mumbai. When I came to Mumbai from Bangalore, I chose Goregaon as my territory. And first 3 years, I just worked in Goregaon. That's it. Then I worked some another 3-4 years in the Riven Point area, sometimes in Andheri. But each area, it takes few years for you to complete. So you don't need to travel. If you ask me, you should not travel for this sales jobs. Stick to a particular territory and meet maximum customers in that territory, meet maximum partners in that territory. In about, say, 1 or 2 years time, in that territory, people will start knowing you personally. In fact, I joke this about with my staff sometimes. It should be like, if you ever join politics, you should win from that territory. Actually, you will know so many customers in that area that people may vote you. That's what I tell my team actually at times. That should be the strategy for you. When you stick to area, know each and everybody in that area, whether it is customers, your partners, your builders, everybody. So as I said, the question was for customer data. That's why I explained now. Number of opening for each post, I think it's about 100 as of now, but our target is to hire 1,000 people. We are already 330. We are having a target of 1,000 relationship manager by March 25. So there is enough openings in the coming years. I think that covers almost all the questions that is asked so far. Sir, is it a field job? Is it necessary to have bike? In Mumbai, I think you can do it without the bike because train services are good. Can you repeat again? I think in location like Pune and Bangalore, you may need a bike. That will help you. But again, if you stick to one area, you may not need it. As I said, we generally train our team not to travel much, because if you travel, you'll end up spending your energy, money, and most important commodity is your time. So when you travel a lot, you lose your time, and I think that is the most important thing we should never waste. That's why I stick to one area, don't travel at all. So don't you have any office in Delhi? Yes, we have 3 offices in Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon and Delhi. So we cover entire Delhi anyways. So tell us the difference between interest rates on loan between government banks and RupeeBoss. So as I said, we can arrange loan from government banks also, like State Bank of India and Bank of Baroda. So as I said, we are neutral. Whatever the customer wants. Suppose the customer wants from government bank, we'll give him government bank. If he wants private, we'll give him private bank. If he wants MNC bank, we'll give MNC. If he wants NBFC, we'll give him NBFC. Whatever customer wants, we will provide that. So as I said, we represent customers, right? Depending on his or her need. I think sector 63, I think it's a newly opened office. I think Minuji will give you the address if you want, or we will arrange to. It's Gaurav Kumar, so we'll come. I think it is sector 66. I'll just confirm to you. Definitely, in the meantime, you can just check out the sector. Just ask Sachin.
Yes.
Okay, any more questions? So if anyone wants to ask, can unmute and talk also. It's not necessary that you have to chat only. If anybody wants to unmute and talk, you're more than welcome. Okay, there's one more question. Sector 63. Right, you're right, Gaurav. We just opened this office about a month back. About 7-8 people already joined the office, and we are hiring more there.
No more questions from anybody?
Yes, Yasin. Yasin wants to talk. You can unmute and talk, Yasin.
Yes, sir. Sir, any facility of the employee to stay?
A facility for?
Staying in, like, if any employee basically belong to Jammu and Kashmir or any other rural area, for what is the facility for this to stay with?
So there is no corporate policy as such, but we can help you with that. Means we have a lot of employees who have come from different parts, so we can arrange that. I don't see a challenge there somehow. But particularly, say maybe in Mumbai and Bangalore, we can manage it better because we have a good connect here where we can manage to get some good, decent accommodation. But if you ask me, if is it a company provided accommodation, the answer is no.
No, no, sir. I mean, no, that company accommodation. Company helps employee to settle near locations of the office.
Yes, if Mohammed Yasin wants to come, I'll arrange, don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Shubham.
First of all, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Shubham.
I have a question is that if we join Delhi office, then where lead will you provided to us in which area?
So it depends. As I said, we have office in Noida, Gurgaon, and Janakpuri. So you can choose any one of that.
So Delhi Janakpuri, is it right?
Yeah, Janakpuri, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Near
Thank you.
district center.
Yeah, it's at the metro station,
Sorry.
near the metro station.
Okay.
Near Janakpuri.
Metro station,
district center,
Janakpuri.
yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. Okay, Rupesh Tiwari. Okay, Indore. Okay, best is if you can just read out the address, Daphne, Indore address and Gurgaon address.
Yeah, in Gurgaon, it's in sector 49. And Noida, it's in sector 3.
Sector 3 it is. Okay,
Yes.
and Indore.
Yeah, one.
Yes, Yasin, go ahead. You have to unmute, Yasin.
Sir, what is the best of the rounds for this? Today is the first round of the pre-placement session introduction. And how many left?
I couldn't understand. What come again?
Sir, today first round is complete, pre-placement talking. And how many left for the final call for joining?
Okay, so one round is complete today of pre-placement. How many more rounds
Yes.
do we have, right? So
Yes.
so like I mentioned earlier, we will have an assessment first of all. So basis the assessment, we will shortlist students for the interview round, with RupeeBoss. Did I answer your question?
Only 2 are left. Yes.
I'm sorry.
2 round or more, 1 assessment and 1 PI.
1 PI, yes.
Thank you.
Any last question before we close the call?
Interview round is online or offline? So how are you going to do it, Minu? This one, interview round.
So we should do this offline in respective offices. So if you're from Delhi, the round will ideally be in Delhi itself. And, the logistics will be communicated to you. But in case you are in some other city and say we do not have an office there, then in that case, it will be a virtual round.
Does your organizations sponsor the education of good employees in near future? If you ask me today, there is no such policy. But as I said, the incentive structure is so huge that it gets addressed to that extent. But I will not rule out this possibility in the future either. So last financial year, 3A4 employees won cars. So 3 employees earned cars. That's last year. And about 14 employees qualified for foreign trip based on their performance. Any branches in Bihar or other states? Okay, Patna and Lucknow is in the pipeline, so it may happen in maybe third quarter or so. Patna and Lucknow, both these locations.
Somebody has the hand raised. Feel free to unmute and ask the question.
I think it is idea pad. So you'll have to unmute and talk. Yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir and ma'am. Sir, I want to know after the listing, is there a immediate joining or not?
It's immediate. Yeah.
I'm audible, sir.
Yes.
Sir, will the interview round after the assessment be held on campus? I'm from CPJ College.
I think Meenu will answer that. Meenu?
Sorry, come again. You said after the interview, after the assessment.
Sorry, ma'am.
Can you repeat?
Will the interview round after the assessment be held on campus or in the office?
Which location are you at?
Ma'am, I'm from Delhi. I'm
Delhi
belongs to.
will keep you posted.
Sorry.
We'll definitely keep you posted about the logistics later.
Okay.
Yeah, so either is there a challenge, specific challenge that you wanted to address here?
No, ma'am.
So we'll keep you posted. Once the assessment is over, we will work out the logistics to see that how many students are there from each college representing that location, and accordingly we'll finalize the locations and let you know.
Okay, ma'am.
I think
Thank you.
Shubham wants to ask a question. Shubham? Yes, Shubham.
Sir, I have done my questions.
Okay, great. Okay, Deepika is asking for field. Own vehicle is required compulsory, and said no. You can manage it without the vehicle also. In fact, I tell my employees, suppose if our office in Andheri, I tell them to work near our office itself, so that they can even do the business nearby office. Daphne, you have to give the Indore address to him. It's a new office which you opened now. I think we have.
Yes, the new office is at Shalimar Township, AB Road.
Which road?
Shalimar Township, AB Road, AB.
Okay. Okay. I hope Kevalya that answers your question, Kevalya.
So I think we are done with all the questions then?
Yes, 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 yes.
Super. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for this participation, for being present, and look for the email tomorrow in your mailbox on the assessments. Just in case you have not found the assessment, please reach out to us. You have our email IDs. These are the email IDs from which you received this particular link. So reach out in case you have not received the emails from us, but you should receive the email tomorrow positively. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Mr. Shetty and Daphne, for
Yes.
being here.
Yes, thank you, Meenu. Thank you, all the students. Happy to meet all of you. All the best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.